Hello there, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Dr. B. I have two young persons that would be having a chat with me as regards reading extracurricular books. I want to know their disposition to reading extracurricular books, if they do or don't read extracurricular books, and why they think their generation is averse to reading extracurricular books. Okay, so the next voice we'll be hearing is theirs. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Davis Korede, and we're here to speak about whether or not we read extracurricular books. So personally, yes, I read extracurricular books. I'm not a fan of self-help, but I lean more towards fiction or spiritual books. And I would say my interest started because my dad was a big reader when I was younger. So I kind of wanted to know what was going on in these books. I remember in like primary four, I used to go to the library during my lunch break to go and look for a book to read. I read, I think, like a simplified biography of Leonardo da Vinci that painted the Mona Lisa back then. So yes, I think reading is good. It helps improve your mental capacity for words, and maybe just I've seen heard people say that it improves our empathy as humans, because when you read these books, you put yourself in these situations that these characters are in. And I don't know if I would say my generation is averse to reading. I think that's a major description, but I think a lot of them aren't interested. It has to do with different things, probably because we have social media that has been said to reduce our attention span. But also, I think a lot of people maybe just didn't grow up in homes where reading was a whole thing, or they don't have friends that do. Because a lot of our friends don't read, but when they hear that, like, oh, like maybe let me read that book, let me see what's there. I have friends that started reading towards last year. When people keep saying, "Oh, read this book is good," like, they want to see what's there. So if they're around a community of people that reads, they also will be more interested in reading.
Hi, my name is Korede and Anjola. And yes, I'm a young person and I read extracurricular books. I think my first experience with books was in primary one. I had this teacher, Miss Grace, and she always felt that I had so much more in me to read more than my school books because I was very involved in reading, but it was just school books. But then she would take me to the library and then form books, she would give them to me and she would give me like a time frame to finish them. And then as I grew older, I would go through my parents' library and their books and their old bags. Because my parents were in a long distance relationship, and my dad would send books to my mom and put letters in them. So that it made me see how intimate reading was. So that was what made me start reading big books. I started reading their books to find the letters though, sometimes. But I started reading those books because there was something extremely intimate. And then when you read some books, you can just feel the author. It feels like you're picking the brains of the author. So that's the major reason why I read. Maybe because I belong to so many book clubs, I would say yes, some people in our generation still read, but there's still a major population of people that do not. And I would like to advise people in my generation, please read. It is beautiful. It is amazing. Find your niche, find something you are interested in, maybe fiction, maybe self-help, spiritual books. But reading gives you like a peak. It makes you smarter. It makes you way smarter. Thank you.
Okay, you've heard from both Korede and Angela. They both say they like to read extracurricular books. Although I'm still looking forward to having a chat with a young person who doesn't like to read. But thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video. Korede and Angela, let's wait to bye.